Hello, bringing you another comic book haul. This are all books that I got at West Dem and Coin and Stamp. I had gone out. I just I forget which day this haul is from again, but let's see. Today I'm shooting this on the 18th. I believe it was the Friday, so 17, 16, 15th, 15th of. So let me look. Yeah, from the 15th of August. It is August, right? Anyway, yes. I have some books. I went there and I decided not to go to Beck's that day, but I wanted to specifically go through. Well, I did go to Beck's, but I didn't buy anything because I just wasn't, I wasn't feeling it. So. But I wanted to go through their two boxes of, you pick 15 books and you pay $10 for them. And I'm going to start with those. And then I picked up other dollar books. They had their $2 books also on for $1, so you'll see those as well. And most of these are in the condition that I found them in. Like, no bags, no boards. Although there is one exception that is in a bag because it wasn't in a bag or anything like that, and it needed to go in one, and I need to get a special bag and board for it. But first up, we have from DC Comics, Babylon 5, issue number 11. This is actually the last issue in this series. I wasn't aware that DC had the rights to do a Babylon 5 book, so now I'm deciding whether I'm going to hunt for all the issues, or if I'm just going to read that one and then see if I could, because I know there's trades, so I might just find the trades is all. So next up, another DC book. We're starting with DC and Marvel. We have The Demon, issue number 21. So yeah, like I said, these books were all 15 books for $10, which works out about 66 to 67 cents a book. There was also Classic X-Men, issue number 29. Got Colossus on the back. And Classic X-Men number 31. All of the back covers of these. And there was also Marvel Frontier Comics, issue number 1. Mordenkainen Goth Immortalis. I just saw the foil and I thought, oh, let's buy that. I'm probably not going to keep this one. I'm probably just going to read and trade it. So I don't know, but it was only a 4-issue series, so we'll see. If I think it's fun, then maybe I'll find it. But I have a feeling I'm just probably going to trade that one. And they also had a whole bunch of Dark Horse Hellboy books in their thing, but none of it was like complete runs or anything like that. So I decided to just pick up this one-shot. It's BPRD, Hell on Earth, The Transformation of J.H. O'Donnell. And that might be another one I might just read and trade. I do love Mike Magnolia's artwork. So, well, actually, is it Mike Magnolia doing the interiors? I don't know. Story by, no, it looks like the art is by somebody else. So it's got a Magnolia cover, but yeah. Now, these next two, these are going to make the FOMO squad happy. At least it's going to make Nate very happy. I might make them all very happy. We have the Bushido Blade of Zatorch. I can't say it. Zatochi Walrus. Oh, sorry, I'm not getting the name right. Got issue number 1. And issue number 2. And these are like in really good shape for how old they are and the fact that they're indie books that nobody cared about. Bushido Blade of Zatochi Walrus. Yes. Copyright 1987, Solson Publications Incorporated. Gary Brodsky, President, Rich Buckler, Publisher, Michael Lilbert, Executive VP, all rights reserved. So, and it's Hallett and Buckler cover. Yeah, so the second one's in better shape than the first one. Next three are also three books that go together as well. I had found issue 1 of this series, and I was like, what is this? I've never seen this before. So this is Open Space number 2. This is a Marvel book. And it's a square bound book. And there was Open Space number 3 and Open Space number 4. And that is now means I now have all the issues. They had Open Space number 1, but I already had that. I may go back and get it anyway. I don't know, but try not to pick up extra books if I don't really need it. All right, now the next one's up. I put these in bags, boards, because there's something. They seem pretty cool. I did not realize that one had a little crunch in the corner. But they got Bulletproof Monk. This is issue number 1. Doesn't say it anywhere on the cover, but at least not that I can see. It has just a little bit of a slice in the book right there at the bottom. But I like that one. I bought that one mainly for the cover. And the next ones are also something. I blame Nate for me buying these. Although supposedly this is a really great story. I think it was Nate who said this one. They got Moon Shadow issue number 8 and issue number 9, and I just put this in the Silver Age back and forth together. So issue 8 and issue 9. And when I saw these, and this is by J.M. de Mateus and John J. Muth. When I saw those, I thought, okay, I have to take them. So we'll see if I can find the rest of them or not. And the last book, I wasn't sure if I wanted this book. It's in such bad shape. I looked it up. It's not a key. I forget what issue number this is, but it's a Teen Confessions 12 center. And it wasn't in a bag and board. It was just loose in the box. And you can see very, very low grade, very, very bad shape. So big spine roll on it. You know, all sorts of staining and stuff. So at some point, I'll find a better Golden Age bag and board for that and put it in that, and hopefully it'll look better. And I'm not, when I pick up things like that, I'm not necessarily picking it up to read it, but I'm picking it up just mainly to save it, and because I know there's some people who like those things, and maybe I'll just send it to somebody. I don't know. I looked, even in low grade, supposedly it's worth $15. So not a key, but still worth something in low grade. So now the next books are all books that were specifically dollar bin books. And then I will show at the end books that were $2 books that were marked down to $1. So first up, and most of these first dollar books, these are new books. So this is Batgirl, Into the Eye of the Tiger. It's from the All-In Era, number 10. And it's Dan, I think it's Dan from Dan's, I can't remember what his, I think it's Dan's Con? I forget exactly what it is. I blame Dan for me buying this book. I hadn't been interested in that book at all, but he's such a huge Batgirl fan that he's like, and he shows so many cool covers that I'm now looking to maybe pick them up. And next up we have Exiles number 7. I picked this up. I did not realize it wasn't from the first Exiles series, but from, I think, the second Exiles series. I had planned to pick up the second one, but I wanted to find the first ones first. Like as much as many, at least the first 12 of the first series first. So, and the trade rests for the first series and the second series are so close or exact that you can't, it's hard to tell exactly. Anyways, moving right along, we got Marvel Rivals Hellfire Gala. This was also in their dollar bin already. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take that. And that's one of the variant covers for that. They also had Ultimate X-Men number 18. Somebody had showed this cover. I thought it was pretty cool. I do want to get them all, but, or at least, we'll see. But I saw that in a dollar bin, and I was like, I had to take it. We also have Gen 13, issue number 69, and I believe this is the third volume of Gen 13. It's now the first issue of that volume I have. This one was a really cool find to find in the dollar bin. This is Something is Killing the Children, number 43. So yeah, and and I've said before, the X's are on the bags, not on the books. So that was good to get. And also, okay, moving around along, these are now the ones that are marked. It's $2, but were actually still $1. So none of these books, I paid no more than $1 for any of these books. So we got Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 7. That's good. I finally can read the second part of that story because I picked up number 6. We got Swamp Thing annual number 3. This was a cool find to get only for $1. There was next we got some indie books. We got the Marked issue number 1 from Image Shadowline, and this one this was mostly buy it for the cover. It's got this cool cover that's like yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm taking that. So, and this is another new series that I'm starting to get interested in. I have issue number 1 on order with somebody, and they had issue number 3 and issue number 4. So just gonna find issue number 2. So this is Mutant Nation issue number 3, and Mutant Nation issue number 4. And moving right along, going through this really quickly, we got Red Sonja in 1982. I bought that one mostly for the cover. I looked on League of Comic Geeks. Supposedly that's not well received. And then there's the Invincible Red Sonja issue number 1, which very cool. I think this is a Lisner cover. Yes, that's a Lisner cover. I love his artwork. And there was an issue of Vampirella with this very cool cover, issue number 6. I forget the volume for that one, but I saw that cover and I was like, okay, that's only $1. Yeah, sure, I'm taking that. And this was a cool find. We got Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow number 2. And this is one of the variant covers, cardstock variant covers. And that one is done by, oh, no, it doesn't say the artist on this one. They weren't writing the artists on them at that time period. And the last few books, very cool thing. I picked this next one up from, it's a Stormbreakers by R.B. Silva. And I believe it's Avengers Forever. Maybe I think it's issue number 2 or it's not issue 1, but it's like issue number 2 or issue 3 or 4. I can't remember. But I got that one mainly for the cover. And they also had Enter the House of Slaughter, the Free Comic Book Day book. I forget what year, what Free Comic Book Day year that one is from. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to take that. This one was good. This was amazing find. I can't remember if this was, pretty sure this was in the $2 bin. But I saw it, and it's in spectacular condition for what it is. This is Gold Key Spotlight, Trag, and the Sky Gods. So yeah, and I put that in a new bag and for it because it was like, yeah. And the last one, we have Acclaim Comics presents Valiant Freeview, issue number 1. I don't know if this is the variant. I don't know if this is the version of this one. There's a version that is wildly valuable, and then it says, well, there's another version of this book that was free in Wizards or something like that. Is that what this is, or was this from something else? I could not find this cover or this on League of Comic Geeks anywhere, so I don't know if it's valuable or not. It's not listed on Key Collector as well, so I have no idea what that book, whether it's the variant of the one that's worth like $125 or not. So somebody who knows Valiant, maybe let me know in the comments what that book is. If it's rare, I don't think it is. I looked up on some other websites and it says, oh, selling this for $2. So it's probably not rare. Anyway, I've just rushed through that. Thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. Do all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you're having a great day wherever you may be. And bye for now. Bye-bye.